Hi, ladies. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules to take part in a fireside with me and my tribe. Today, we're going to be talking about badass plus belonging, why your brand needs a tribe, not just an audience. Now, you're probably wondering, what in the world does it mean to be badass and belonging? It is a powerful two-part mantra that defines the core ethos of the tribe you're advocating for, meaning that it rejects the stereotypical choice between ruthless individualism and passive community. Badass means that, hey, it just represents expertise and competence, meaning that the women in this tribe are seasoned, highly skilled, and have proven their value. They're leaders and not beginners. They're badass. Next, it encompasses and drive. That means that they are goal oriented. They're focused on growth, legacy, and measurable impact. They're forces in their own right. And the women that you're going to meet today, they are. And it also means strategic acumen. They understand that leverage through co marketing, partnerships, and smart systems is the smarter way to work. Forget that solo stuff. No, they understand that it's smarter to work together than to try to go it alone by themselves, which means, you know what? It's going to take longer for them to climb that mountain. And it also means independence and strength. They have a strength, they're strong, they're defined identity, and they don't dilute themselves to fit in. I'm so outside the box, and so are these ladies. Now, the belonging part, that is collaborative power. This is the rejection of isolation. We're so done with doing it by ourselves, okay? We know we can't get far. It's the understanding that true power is multiplicative. It's not solitary. You don't have to choose between being strong and being supported. And it also means mutual support and trust. That the tribe is a force that engages, shares, and builds together. It's a safe space, okay, where we're not trying to hide everything, keep it from each other. We share, okay, and we have a shared mission and our values. That belonging here is intentional. It's based on a common mission, complementary skills, and a shared vibe. What you hear, it's like ethical marketing, innovation, and high vibe energy. And finally, it's the amplification. It's the experience of having your message carries you haven't entered yet, okay? Your tribe can take you to places that you could not have gotten to by yourself at all, okay? So now that you know what it means to be badass and belonging, I want to introduce my co host, Diane Carter. Please tell folks who you are, what your business is, and the project that you're bringing to this conversation.
Hey everyone, I'm Diane Carter, author and creator of The Moment Everything Changed, which is an anthology series. And I help leaders and entrepreneurs simplify what they are saying, amplify how they are showing up, and build communities that grow together, not just bigger, but brighter. The badass article that this
Hey,
event is that this event is based on was and that we're talking about today came from Geraldine's April the 15th newsletter, Badass and Belonging, why your brand needs a tribe, not just an audience. And it struck a chord with me because it names something so many of us have lived. As women of our generation, we're taught to serve, do more, give more, but never ask for more. Somewhere along the way, I believe that we've confused doing everything with being effective, and we've mistook exhaustion for excellence. But the hard truth is really growth doesn't come from doing more. It comes from cutting what doesn't matter so that we can focus on what truly does. And one of the most powerful ways to do that is through partnership or collaboration. When you collaborate, cross market, and you intentionally lift each other up, and everyone reaches more. You expand your footprint. Our voices carry further, and our impact multiplies. So that's exactly what we're here today doing right now, is reaching more and reaching further. It's also what our Go Brunch open house is modeled on this week. And it's what Ignite, or volume 2 of the anthology series, Ignite is. It's women leading with courage, faith, and fire. Every woman who participates gains from showing up, sharing her light, and helping others do the same. It's a win-win built on courage, faith, and fire, the kind that fuels transformation for everyone involved. So today, as we unpack Geraldine's message, let's remember that belonging isn't built by standing alone on the stage. It's built by locking arms, building bridges, and sparking a movement that's stronger together than solo.
Yes, love that. Thank you. And
Thank
Ida,
you.
please introduce yourself, your business, and the project that you're bringing to this conversation today.
Hello, everyone. I am so excited to be here. And for, as long as I can remember, I have always been that type of person that is all about teamwork, togetherness, and bringing especially women together. And my name is Ida Crawford, and I'm the CEO of JMMB, which is Just Minding My Business Media and a Sister Circle Empowerment Network. And my gift to the world is to be able to bring voices, faces, stories, journeys to as many people as I can. I really enjoy the fact of hearing somebody's journey and the struggles that they went through, that they rose up upon. And connecting with Geraldine and Diane has confirmed that I'm on the right track in terms of bringing that voice to as many stages as I possibly can. And I love working with other people. It's like when I'm collaborating with people and talking to people, I get excited. I get aha moments. And
Mhm.
it's just an amazing journey, and as opposed to doing it by myself. And I've tested it over and over and over again. When I'm sitting here working all alone, getting frustrated, as soon as I pick up the phone and talk to either Geraldine or Diane or somebody that gets me, uh, it's like, oh, I didn't even think of that.
Mhm.
So the power of unity it's huge. It's huge. And I mean, like German said earlier, you can get there all by yourself. It's definitely going to take you longer, without a doubt. But if you can join arms with other like-minded women who are on the same road that you are on, it is just an amazing journey. I mean, it's nothing else. For real, it's nothing
Mhm.
else.
Yes, ma'am, it is.
I
Thank
mean,
you,
I
Ida.
could go on and on, but for the sake of
Oh, you
time,
will. Yeah,
I'm gonna
believe
shut
me.
my mouth.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Madeline, please introduce yourself, your business, and the project that you're bringing to this conversation.
Okay. Hi, everyone. This is something that I have wanted to do for a long time, and it is to globally empower and mobilize 1 million women through leadership, entrepreneurship, training, advocacy, and connection under the umbrella of the Executive Women's Success Institute and the Black Business Olympics. And the goal is to recruit, engage, and activate 1 million women across diverse backgrounds in 12 months using strategic collaborations, events, global platforms, and partnership outreach. Now, when you think about bringing together 1 million women, you have to have qualifiers for that. Like, you want to ask these women, you want to know, are you looking to grow your brand, your business, or your career? Would executive coaching or business coaching or help you to accelerate your goals? Are you currently in leadership or aspiring to be a leader? These are the types of questions that I want to ask the ladies that will be coming into this. I'm part of an international movement of women that's going to be led by me, Dr. Madeline Ann Lewis, and I want to help women to fast track their path to success with support, training, and the community that they will need to rise. And I'm going to do this through putting together a program that's going to include a membership portal that where they can go in at different levels of whatever that they may need to do the things that they need to do. And it's going to be several layers under that program. I mean, they'll be able to, as I said, they'll be able to find training, they'll be able to find different opportunities. The outreach that I plan to look at is to look at women in the United Nations and the UN women, global citizen organizations, all branches of the military, because I work with military females. So I want to reach out to those too, national organizations for women. So this is, I want the reach to be large. So I want this membership not to be something where you just click on a button and you say, oh, I don't need that. I want there to be something for everyone, something that will be able to help women to reach their full potential, to figure out if they can't figure out what they're trying to do, at least to go in there and say, oh, yeah, this is something that I might want to do. This is something that I could use. This is some training that I can, learn from, or this is someone that I can reach out to and get coaching from that will help me to move from point A to point B. And this is what I wanted to do. So in this 12-month span, I have a program laid out, or a plan, I should say, laid out for each month as to how I want to pull all this together. And once it's pulled together, then these ladies, as I said, they will be able to get things that hopefully they've never thought that they would be able to get before. The coaching, the being able to get someone helping them in their startup businesses, even getting not just tools, but maybe resources, funding, different things like that. So, all of these things I want to bring under that umbrella. But the key features and benefits would be leadership growth, where they can get mastermind coaching, business tools, access to resumes, contracts, pitch decks, things like that, visibility, where they can get guest spots, not just on my podcast, but on any of the ladies that may be in the program that has a podcast. They can, be featured on their podcast also, where they can also earn through referrals and strategic partnerships. So and to get, like I said, recognition, public spotlight, digital badges, media features, different things like that. So these are the types of things that I want to bring together under this membership. And to bring them under that, I want to prepare them for ambassadorship, to be on boards, to be speakers, to be coaches, to be mentors, to be influencers, and different things like that. So that is what
Okay.
the 1 million women, that's my
I love
vision
it.
for 1
Okay.
million women program.
All right. Kendra Spirit here. Thank you. Okay. Marlene, please introduce yourself. Tell us what your business is and the project that you're bringing to this conversation.
Well, thank you. I was just sitting back here just clapping and saying, whoo, woo, woo, woo for everyone. I just got way excited. Okay, so I am Marlene Greenleaf, and what I'm doing, my project, I label myself as an empowerment architect and also a fractional COO. I have over 30 plus years of experience in the administrative field, and I've been coaching clients off and on during my time while I was actually in the corporate world. And I kept saying that my passion really is about leadership because I understood from me being out in that environment to see how leaders lead and the challenges that we have when leaders are not they're not focused and they don't know actually who they are or who they're going to lead. So my dissertation actually was on that, where I was studying the impact leadership has on learning and also how it impacts the growth of your organization. So from that, I birthed it, and mine is similar, I must say, to Dr. Madeline's, where I want to empower not just women and entrepreneurs to lead boldly and to live in their power. That is my goal, that I want you to live in your power. And what I'm doing, the program that I'm working on, is not just a group where I'm working with young, not just necessarily young people, but entrepreneurs and women, to help them move and change your mindset and to help you rise into leadership and to help you clarify and to live with confidence. What I want to do also is to help you to grow and see, to move you from fear to living in your power. And I want to do this again from a leadership standpoint, because I believe as leaders, you have to start from the top. It goes from the top down. And if you don't have the skills or the tools that you need, because leadership is not something that's innate in us, it's something that's learned. And I want people to understand that leaders, you have to be able to take care of a tribe, which in essence is what we're doing here with this collaboration, where we're working together, we're looking at each other's, the things that we can do, how we can help to help you grow so that you can excel. And that actually is a program that I'm working on. So as a fractional COO, I want to come in, and I've spent over a decades actually, building systems, strategies, and soul-centered spaces, that will allow mission-driven people to lead without burnout, to scale without chaos, and to live boldly again in your power. Because we hear that word so often today: burnout, 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 burnout. And in order for us to get away from that, we have to understand who we are as a person, as an individual, and who we can lead and who we can help. Because I know we always talk about your why, where you have to learn your why, you have to understand your why. But I believe before you can get to your why, you have to learn what your I am is. Who are you as that person? And I strongly believe that a lot of the times, the things that holds us back, where we get to the burnout, is that you don't know who you are as that person, because we're put into roles that we're not really designed for, we're not ready for, but nevertheless we rush in. And again, that's where that burnout comes in. So this is the program that I want, because I know that for many years, like I said, I've carried that weight of building and rebuilding and doing it alone. So I want to be able to create a space where you know that you are not alone, just like what we're doing here. Like I said, we're collaborating, but we're just collaborating on a scale where it's like, what are your skills? What can I help you with? And I want to do the same for, I want to, I have that passion for women because I know women leaders, we already have that challenge where, we get into spaces and we're not seen. So I put the women as the priority, but my goal is to really help you scale move from where you are to living in your power and to lead with that boldness and that authority that you were meant to have.
Lovely. Okay. Great projects. And the beauty of all this is that my project, number one, which is, well, I guess you could say I have two, which is the Million Woman Link Up. My goal is to spark collaborative marketing partnerships between 1 million women on LinkedIn, which is great. Madeline, you and I are perfect together. And in order to do that, I know that I need to build a database. So I am building the partner portfolio, which is a database of women who are looking for co-marketing partners. That way women can submit their request to the list and it goes out to everyone saying, okay, I'm looking for women that I can co-create, not just co-market, co-create a summit with, a podcast, a magazine, a book, whatever it is. And that, women will be able to say, hey, I want to do that. This is what I can bring to the table to make your idea even better. And I can grab some other people who I know would love to be a part of this project too. So that's what I'm working on, which is this big old ecosphere of women who understand that in order to make it, you need to join forces, link arms, align up, co create. And all of this today is just phenomenal. Just the conversations, just learning about your projects. I know when women hear about what you're working on, they are definitely going to want to join forces with you. Now, I know that I pitched this idea to you ladies. I guess it was a week ago. It feels like forever because we've been going through it while working on everything. But the idea was for each one of you to give away 10 partner portfolio platinum VIP passports. Long name, I know. And it was a simple thing for us to do, for us to gather 10 women that we knew who had something going on. Something, they had a podcast. They've been giving summits, cohorts, whatever it is, and to give away these passports to where they would, get some special perks as a part of the partner portfolio. And they would also give away 10 of those passports to 10 of their women within their LinkedIn contacts that were also doing great things. And each one of us, we found a few, but we discovered something that just because we've been communicating with people on LinkedIn and it seemed like, what? Oh my God, she would be perfect for me to give this passport to. We got people that said, you know what? They didn't have time. Like, what? We're giving this to you. You don't have to pay. We're just going to join forces. And I believe it all stems back to what I've been feeling for a good while now, that when women hear the word, the phrase, let's collaborate, it doesn't mean to them what it does to us. It can sometimes be a bad word because they've been through it, where they were invited to partner on something and they gave and got nothing back. I know I've experienced it. I know I've been online since 2001 touting the message. Women should partner. Yeah. And I've had to educate women about what it was to partner because I always thought that women got it, that, that people understood what it was to partner. And I've been going through it for the past, I don't want to say, what is it, like 25 years, 24 years or whatever it is. And I know I'm not alone because I've met each one of you along this journey. And Diane, I've known you the longest. So you basically have been on this journey with me. It's where we've been having to educate people about what it is to partner. And I was so frustrated last week that I went to DeepSeek and I asked the question, is it time to stop asking people to collaborate? Is it time to get rid of that word? And its answer, it was very surprising. It said no, but I was on to something. It's that, when people hear that word, it's just, they think, okay, yeah, you're coming to be a vampire. You're going to take. I'm not going to get because they've been through it. They've been burnt so many times. And there are some people who don't have that collaborative spirit. Let's be honest. Not everyone can collaborate. It's like, you know what? I have mine. Now you go find a way to get yours. Yeah. So it said that, we just need to basically reimagine the word collaborate so people can see it differently because people are time starved, their bandwidths are limited, and everyone's going through it. We're all just stressed out by politics, life in general.
Yep.
That's the truth.
Yep.
Yeah. And people they're like, okay, I'm over here working on my business. Why should I, come over here and play with you on your project? You just taking me away from my business. But that's never what I've had in mind for people. My thing was always like, you know what? We're going to co-create something and it's going to get you exposure, me exposure. So we're gonna like win-win. We're going to just expand our audience together. Yeah, it's not me taking from you. Yeah. So basically what it said was that let's see here. It said that the problem isn't with the word itself, but with the collaboration fog. I never knew fog, but okay, fog. Yeah. And it said, yeah, it's just with the collaboration fog that surrounds it, that it has become a buzzword, which is the God honest everything. You see it everywhere.
Yeah.
I help people collaborate. Let's go do this here, whatever. Yeah, and it's always that surface level stuff. I go deep. I'm like, no, we gonna give birth to something together, okay? Yeah. to make it clean. Like,
Yeah.
it's deep with me, as you can tell.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, and it's hard to find people like me who can match my vibe. It's like we have to find our business soulmates. We have to date our connections to find our business soulmate. And Diane, like I said, she took my energy and took it to a whole other level. I'm like, I can't keep up with her a good bit at a time. I'm like, well, darn. I'm like, she is scary. I mean, it's great to find someone who can match my energy and surpass it.
I think when you click, don't you?
Yes. And those people, I know they're on LinkedIn. They're there in their own little corner because we're all gated off from each other. Because
But let's go back to the word collaborate just for one second because you said it, buzzword. I think when a word becomes a buzzword, then it's time to find a new word, because I think when it's a buzzword, it's overused, the meaning has now been lost, and it's just no good anymore. And so I think flipping the switch, reimagining it, you said it, I think that it's time to find a new way to look at things.
And I have. And I was right. I've been saying it forever.
Yeah.
It's even on my banner on LinkedIn. It's let's build an empire together.
Yeah.
Deep seek it got it's like, yeah, don't just say, hey, I want to collaborate with you. Like, no, let's go off and build an empire together and then tell them how you're going to
Mhm.
build that empire together. Like, what is that project that you have in mind? And be specific. Tell people, okay, this is how we're gonna do it. Don't just
Yeah.
say, hey, let's go give a summit together. Really? Huh, that sounds time intensive, doesn't it? It's like, and that really wasn't on my
Agenda.
things to do. I mean, like, why? But if you tell me, hey, girl, look at what's going on. Women are losing their jobs left and right. Okay, let's give a summit for seasoned businesswomen in their 50s who have lost their job or thinking about, you know what, I got to get the, away from here. Okay, so I need to start my own business. So let's give a summit that helps these ladies. Okay, and let's go grab some other women who do this, and whatever. Just say exactly what you want for them to have this talk on, and let's put it all together. Our collective knowledge, me on co-marketing, you on writing a book, someone else
Mhm.
knows how to start a membership site, a podcast, whatever it is. And let's give this summit and bring these women together. And then you know what? Some of them will become our clients. But at the same
Yeah.
time, we're getting exposure and we're walking together to market
Yeah.
each other. And that's not taking me away. Yes. So Diane, let's start with you. What has
Okay.
it been like for you trying to find people to be a part of your tribe?
It's been difficult because, I going all the way back to volume 1, I had women that it was a free issue. And I had women that I thought, that I had done work with, that I had given of myself without asking from them before even doing the volume, before even doing the first issue. And so then it was like, oh, these women will just love this. And they were part of the issue, and they didn't love it. They didn't do jack for the issue. And so it's like, I don't understand how you can have something so handed to you that you can't take the time to do something in return for. I mean, I don't get it. So that in itself was disappointing. And then trying to find people to like you said, everybody says they want to engage, but then when you actually give them something to engage over, it's like, oh, my plate's full. I don't have the bandwidth. This is all I'm hearing. It's like, how is your plate full? How do you not have the bandwidth? I had someone tell me, I'm clearly I'm seeking, authors for volume 2, and I have put out fillers, feelers, excuse me, for that. And I had some one that is actively engaging on LinkedIn, talking about what she's doing, and she's got all these coaching things. She is actively working. So I reached out to her. Now, she didn't tell me she didn't have the bandwidth. She told me she was retired and wasn't doing anything. It was like, I'm sorry. I don't
Wow.
understand. But I also don't have the time, nor do I have the energy to even go, I'm sorry, I don't understand. Could you explain this to me? It's like, okay, whatever. I'm just moving on. Because it's like, clearly, come up
Yeah.
with a better, tell me the dog ate your homework. Let's go all the way back to 5th grade and tell me the dog ate your homework. But don't tell me that you're retired when you are actively telling me that you're taking one-on-one coaching. And now you're told me, that's what your LinkedIn's telling me. And then now you're telling me that you've retired. That's interesting. So, it's so frustrating. I don't, and seriously, I have literally, and I'm not lying to any of you, and Geraldine knows this because we've had plenty of conversations over it. I have been so depressed over this over the past well, she probably didn't know this, but probably over the past 2 or 3 weeks, I mean, just, well, she probably does know that. Over the past 2 or 3
I
weeks.
kind of, sort of, well, you've been so bubbly. You know what? You mask well.
Well,
If
you know,
anybody was reading your posts online and your comments, would not
well,
have known. I told you your energy is like woo. So yeah, I could not tell.
well,
You know what? You have to tell people. And if you
well,
just Tommy, pick up the phone.
well, you know, I don't want to bring anybody down. I don't want to, you know,
No,
it's just like if everybody
you're
else
not
is okay,
alone.
and you know, but I mean, it's just I don't get it, and I try to keep myself up. So I mean, but honestly, I mean, if you could see me around the house, you'd go, "Oh my God, call somebody. She's off her meds." You know, get her a cup of coffee or shit, get her a drink. I mean, you know, but I mean, honestly, it's just and I mean, I'm even question. I mean, it's so bad. I'm questioning, am I doing what's
Yeah.
right? And then I keep going, no, I gotta. You know, I'll keep trying. I'm gonna find. I only need 14 women. My God, how many people are on LinkedIn?
You have to
I
go
only
to
need 14.
a couple thousand people to get those 14, which is the
Gee,
sad part. Which
that
is why we need the tribe. The
yeah,
tribe is supposed to help us,
yeah,
get the message out there.
yeah,
So we don't have to work so hard.
yeah, yeah. I don't really, I mean, truly, I do believe that we are from the generation where um, you know, were taught to serve, we were taught to do more, we were taught to give more, but we were never taught to ask for more. So when we actually start asking, it scares everyone, including those that were taught to do more and give more, but never
Mhm.
ask for more. So that's why I think the women that you think would be like, oh, let me ask who, go, oh, why is she asking? I just, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
So
yeah.
yeah.
I'll
So
leave
I
that
think that,
to the
yeah.
tribe.
So I think our target market that we're all, I think that we are unique in our market. And
Mhm.
most of our market, like I said, we're taught to serve, do, and give without ever asking. So since we're
Yeah.
unique in the market and we are the ones asking, then the rest of the market we're taught to serve, do, and give, turn around and look at us going, why aren't you serving, doing, and giving? And why are you asking? Because that's not what I'm doing. I'm still serving, doing, and giving. Because I struggle with that myself. Like I said, some of the women that didn't do for the book the way I had thought that they would, because I had served, done, and given to them without ever asking. When
To
I
be
gave
the
more
ambassadors
to,
for this next book.
well, but when I gave more
We should
to
give
them
back.
and asked, they didn't get back, and I found it puzzling and frustrating
Heartbreaking.
and
Yeah.
heartbreaking. I
Heart
found it
wrenching,
heartbreaking.
soul crushing.
Yeah. So, I mean, and that's okay. I'm not, I mean, I can forgive them. I mean, and I understand that some of them, everybody, look, I was going through a crisis at the same time. So I understand maybe they were going through
Yeah.
crises. That's fine. I get it. But for me, I was open with everyone and everyone knew that I was going through crisis. So it would have been just a quick DM going, Diane, I'm going through a crisis. Like, hey, I am with you. I get it, you know.
Yep.
So it's I that's why I find it frustrating. I'll shut up.
I know
And Diane, just to
it's
piggyback off of what you're saying, um, in my business, I'm about the podcasting, the magazine, television kind of thing. And I create all the marketing, and it's pulling teeth sometimes trying to get some people to promote
Mhm.
their own interview.
Yeah,
And I never get it because anything that I have my brand on, I can put it out there.
I would too.
I mean, you take time out of your day to get on camera, tell everybody what you're doing, leave your information, and then you do nothing with it.
hmm it's absolutely friggin' amazing.
I just don't get it.
Mm-mm. I don't think people understand how marketing works, and I don't think it's like I'm doing books, and you're part of it, or Geraldine and I have co-written books, and it's like you're part of it. You've got to do your part to market them, because if you don't, I mean, it's not about just writing the book and putting it on a shelf, or in this case, a digital shelf. If you do not do something with it, then all of the effort that you put into it was mute. I mean,
Yes.
so it's like,
Truly.
I don't understand why go through the effort if you're not going to then take it the step further and say, hey, look at this, and market it. Because that's the whole, it's not about writing it, it's not about having it, that's not the end of the journey. It's about the doors that it'll open, the community that it'll build, the ecosystem that you can open and build with it, and invite in and expand into. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
It's
No.
And you
the
know
key.
what?
It's
This
the
is
key.
important for me. You know what? I think there's a step that we've missed in this journey, is that, after it was done, that we should have had like mixers.
Well, and we're going to do that in volume 2. Again, volume 1 was kind of it came together as it was built. It didn't have, the wheel was being carved out of stone as we were building it. And that's, I appreciate. And so that's why I can't, some of the women, like I said, amaze me, but that's okay, because that it was a rough ride. I get it. It was like being in the Flintstone Bill, and I understand that. So I get all that. But if you three ladies would like to see the guidebook for volume 2, just so you could see where it's going, I have a complete guidebook that outlines everything. You know what you're getting, what you're expected of. There is no questions that it does not answer, and this is something that you guys did not get. God love you. So hopefully, this will be a much smoother ride, and it needs to have, pepper rallies and that kind of thing. And once we have,
Yes, yes,
yeah,
And
yes.
Diane, here's the
yes, ma'am.
thing. Here's the thing. I've done many, many anthologies. I'm a international bestseller
Yes, ma'am.
from anthologies. And it doesn't matter how much you give. I just want to put that out there. What matters is that everybody, when that book is done and out and ready to go to press, you need to be present to promote it. And I've had to do that. And it is very exhausting, to say the least, because you're blowing up social media for like 6 hours straight.
Right.
Ooh.
You're calling up people 6 hours straight to get that book out there.
Yeah.
So, and that's the part that's the work. And
Yeah.
a lot of times what I would do, one of the things I did was showcase authors on my podcast. So we would do, they had their own special day just for books. And I would interview maybe 20 people in a period of a month, maybe 3 or 4 at a time, talking about the book. Then share it out on all my social medias, give them a copy, and they share it out on all their social media. So it is definitely a tribal event.
Oh yeah.
Very tribal.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And
Madeline.
it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
Yes, it is. Madeline,
Yes.
tell me about your experience with building a tribe,
Well,
trying to get it
it's
together.
it's been pretty much the same thing. I've had the bandwidth thing too, so that must be a regular there.
Uh-huh.
Uh, yeah, that must be a regular. I did get that. I had one that she said she was filling it out until she got to the part where she saw the 297, but then of course she was looking at the the partner portfolio. So, had to explain to her, hey, I invited you to a case study. So that's, you know,
Yeah.
uh, I guess I should say that part, that one is reading material for now or what have you. But, you get the same things, the ones that they want something from you, but when it's time to actually do some, because I get connected all the time with these people. Say, oh, let's connect. I want to know what you're doing in your business, so maybe I could help you to, move forward or what have you. And then when you connect with them, what they want to help you move forward with is something product or service or whatever that
Thank
they have
you.
on. And that really frustrates me because it's like, wait a minute, can we like say hello, have a chat, whatever, till you
Yeah,
get to
date
know
me. Don't try
yeah,
to
get to
mate
know me.
me.
I'm gonna drink first at least before you ask me, you know. But so that gets to be a little frustrating, and and a lot of times it's the women. The men, if you get them to connect you up, I pretty much know that they want to sell something. But the
Straight
women
up.
are the ones that really um like, I think someone used the word disappoint, because you think you're connecting with someone who they send you this long message about, yeah, 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 really want to get together, really want to see how we could collab, oh, using that word.
Uh-huh.
But then it's something totally different when you know really want to collaborate with them. And I've had that even when I did my summits. For several years I would do 2 summits a year, and I would bring on these speakers to, and you've been on them, Geraldine,
Yeah.
uh, to speak. Now, most people, when they do these summits, they charge speakers to speak. I didn't do that because I wanted them to come on, partner, like a collaboration. You network, put the information out there, you're on it, you market it. And I mean, I could count some of the ones that literally advertised that they were even going to be on to let people know that they were going to be speaking to bring in, viewers. So it gets frustrating when you're the one a lot of times that's doing all the work and people just want to take what you've got, but they don't have time to literally participate or be active in anything.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
That's usually the case.
Hmm.
Mhm. Marlene, what has
Okay,
it been like
so
for
I
you?
just wanted to add this, I understand and I share in all of the frustration that everyone's experiencing. But I think one of the key aspects that we're missing, or not that we're missing, one of the key things that we're always told, when you want to not just collaborate or to create new revenue or to scale your business, you have to build relationships. You have to build relationships with people. And a lot of times I think people miscue what building a relationship is, because just like you guys said, I have the same challenge, with my business. Yes, I've been out in the corporate world, but I also was working my coach empowerment coaching and self-leadership on the side while I was working, and it was the same challenge I'm receiving. It's like, you want me to assist you, you come to me, and as soon as we start talking numbers, suddenly, well, let me see what I can do, because yeah, maybe not. But now that the same person, now there's another program out there, $12,000, you will find it and you will give it to that other person instead of you wanting to work with me, because I said, hey, this is not free. You have to pay for the service that I'm giving you, because I'm just giving you a structured program. I'm learning about you first and foremost, because that's what we want to do. I have to understand you so I can get to the root of your needs and to help you scale so that you can grow. But we all fall for this hype where everybody's got to tell the story, and oh, woe is me, and this happened, that, and then yeah, come join my program. And like Diane said, we don't understand the concept of marketing, but these people, they go out and they will hound you. They'll be in DM, they will send you text messages. Hey, you can find this money, you can make this work, and yeah, your mind's eye. You're like, I need this. Oh my God, let me do it, and you don't need it. And I think that for me is the challenge, because that's where I stop. I'm not going after you that hard, because what I'm offering, like I said, the service that I'm offering to you, it has to be on a one-on-one basis where, like I said, we build a relationship. We have to have conversations. So I'm not coming out here selling you anything and I don't know you. We have to get to know you. And I think that is a challenge that we run into, because people come into your DMs or they send you text messages. Oh my God, I love all the work that you're doing. I love seeing this. This is great. Hey, can we collaborate on stuff? And then when you go in, it's like, okay, well, tell me, what exactly are you looking for? What do you need? How can I assist? And then suddenly it's about their program, not yours.
Okay.
Collaboration, do you not understand what that means?
It's supposed to be
No.
win-win. I win, you win. We
It's like
putting
my program, you help me with my program,
oh
and I'll say just thank you. Again, no, you're not paying for anything. Yep, it's just thank you. It's like, I really love what you're doing. Yeah. So I think the frustration that we all, I believe that we all have that same kind of experience to some extent, but the core, the whole gist of this is that people do not understand or appreciate the value of the service that you're offering. And I believe that that's where we have that disconnect with even the collaboration issues. Like, you do not understand or appreciate. You keep saying that you love and you're watching, and you have a lot of people now who watch you from the background, and they see what you're doing, and they might like something that you're posting, and then suddenly they pop in when it's like, hey, I was wondering, can you help me with this project? Okay, great. It's like, yeah, I love all the empowerment and everything that you're doing. Yeah, it's real quick. If you can just help me, like draft these 3 pages of work, and I'll say, okay, what exactly are we doing, and how can I really assist you with this? Is this something that's ongoing? You try to get to the gist of it. And again, bottom line is, you don't really understand collaboration. And it's like, yeah, it's about me. I need you to help me spearhead my project. And I'll
yeah,
just say thank you in the end. Not even give you a referral. Just thank you and move on.
yeah. Okay. Well, all right. Well, the consensus is that yeah, people don't understand, but some do. So yeah, we do have our ride or die besties. They get it, and we're trying to expand upon those ride or die besties. I know I am, because I've gone through a lot of people since I got online. I don't know. Whew. Okay, next part of this conversation. Okay, so we've established we're badass, we belong, and we've discussed that the word collaboration, it needs to be reimagined. Yeah, as coming together to co-create, to share a built empire together. That you have your empire, I have mine. Let's align them. Okay, it's shared. I'm not taking your stuff. You're not taking my stuff, but we're going in the same direction. We do stuff differently. Why can't we just, be like Lego blocks or a puzzle piece and
Or
just,
Dorothy of the Wizard of Oz.
yeah, something,
Yes, I like that.
just something. Just understand that, that, hey, I'm working with women in their 50s plus that are seasoned, because my audience has aged along with me. Okay. So, yeah, so it makes sense that I'm going to, just stick with that. Because, someone that's in their 30s, I mean, that's not my audience. That's just a whole other whatever. And even women in their, yeah, women in their 40s, they get it too, but more so women in their 50s, their late 50s, that, hey, like I said, we've aged together. So, me working with women to come together to co create could align with someone who has a talk show for women in their 50s, and it's for them to come and learn marketing or how to start a business, whatever it is, can then link up with the woman who has a magazine for women that's in this age group. And it has business articles and opportunities for them to write for that magazine. And then we go join forces with the lady who has the summit for women in their 50s and team up with the woman who has a cohort, because it's something that's ongoing for women in their 50s, helping them with their business, and then really team up with that woman who has the annual retreat for women, business women in their 50s plus, whatever, to come together and have conversations and to like re-energize each other. See, we're all doing it different, but we complement. We could link up, build a major mailing list, and send stuff out from all of us to that mailing list, because the women that will be getting those messages is something of value to them, of interest. See, it's not that, oh, okay, yeah, I'm over here and I have a daycare for children trying to send a message to a group of business women in their 50s or whatever. So, no, it's people who are going after the same audience, and we complement each other, that we're someone that a person needs when she's starting a business, growing a business, or thinking about, what, it's time for me to pivot, kind of a thing. Yeah. So before, during, and after, we fit each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why we work so well together.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So now that we know all that good stuff, the question is, would you rather have $1 million today, like, hey, you got that $1 million client, or would you rather have a penny a day that's compounded over 30 days? That was what Diane shared with me. She had me go look that up during one of our conversations last week. And I'm like, what in the world? I never heard it before. Like, yeah, that compounded interest. Like, okay, so let me go look that up. And I did. And you know what I mean? I tossed that into Perplexity. And then I tossed what I got from Perplexity on over to chat. And we came up with an article on, why the doubling penny, the principle of building a tribe of seasoned businesswomen 50 plus, can help you rise to the top. So it was like, okay, the riddle. Option A, $1 million right now. Option B, a single penny that doubles in value every day for 31 days. It says, feels like a no-brainer. Only a fool would take $1 million. Oh no, only a fool wouldn't take $1 million, because it's concrete, it's massive, it's right there. You got it, right? Like,
Right.
thank you. But then it would say, okay, yeah. So you have $1 million, and then you have all these business expenses, life and everything and whatever else. So over time, that $1 million dwindles real fast, versus that penny where it would become 5.36 million by day 30. Okay. And then 10.7 million by day 31. So you would have been better off saying, thank you so very much, but I'd rather do the penny. And that's the same thing with your tribe that you're trying to build. It's like, okay, so someone gives you a ready built tribe and you're evolving, people changing, they got their own stuff going on. And guess what? you left with, if you're lucky, by the end of day 30 with one person. Been there, done that. It's like, oh my God, a tribe of 10 dwindled down to one. So, ladies, what would you rather? That $1 thing up front or that one penny compounded each day? Diane?
Well, I'm gonna have to say I want the penny. I mean, I'm no fool. I've been
Yeah.
called that before. But I mean, I'm having a hard time finding that penny right now.
Girl.
So,
Yeah.
Chris, and I know, yeah. So I know, but I feel like I've got a couple of pennies right now. I got you.
Yeah, you got me.
I got Ida. I got
Yeah.
Madeline. I got
Oh,
Marlene. So hey, I got 4
yeah.
pennies. So
Yeah, yes, you do.
so if I could double you guys and double that, I mean, I'm on my way. So I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling better right now than I did yesterday. So.
I know. See, it's a conversation with
Yeah.
like-minded people.
Yeah.
It's like we have to have
Exactly.
these conversations because if we didn't, and we're like living in our own little bubble at home behind the
That's right.
computer, freaking out. It's an
That-
everyday thing.
That's
Every
right.
morning, you
Yep.
have to wake up and say, "Okay,
I know.
what am I do different today?"
I
That's
know.
gonna move the needle on my project with the right people teaming up with me.
Right.
Hmm.
Yep.
Because let's see. According to this article,
Hmm.
it says that the $1 million mindset, chasing the big flashy immediate partnership. This is linear growth, meaning 1 + 1 + 1. What's what we've been doing? We have
Yeah.
all of it. Guilty, I get one person. Okay. So now I gotta go get another person. Gotta go over here, try to find that other person. And it is exhausting, aggravating, as
Yep.
you know what. Like I said, I have had to date a lot of people
Yep.
just to find the diamonds in the rough.
Yep. I agree
And
with
sometimes
you.
they've been sitting next to me all this time, and I just didn't realize. Like that day a couple of years ago, Diane, where you walked on our LinkedIn audio stage during self promotion month, and you told everybody about the business novella. And I had to stop and say, what in the world is a business novella? And my life has changed, has not been the same since the conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you changed it a long time ago, too, when I
Yeah.
first launched, the International Virtual
Yeah.
Chamber of Commerce, when I was trying to figure out
Oh.
what to charge. And you were saying, you know what? Make it a lifetime membership. And you were right, girl. I made bank.
See, God love you.
Good.
See, we've known each other
Yeah.
for a long time, but
It was good.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It,
it is legacy through connection.
yeah.
That's exactly what
Oh,
we need to do.
that sounds
Legacy through
good.
connection.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Okay. Well, this article says the doubling penny mind is investing in a small, trusted tribe and leveraging a structure where everyone grows together. This is exponential growth. 2, 4, 8, 16 versus 1
Yep.
+ 1 + 1. I'm
Plus,
sick of that 1 + 1 + 1. Okay. Really am. And it says that it's sustainable, resilient, and creates momentum that outlasts any single campaign. Uh-huh. So we
well,
about to do it.
and I think and I think we can see that whether we're all like-minded here or not, please forgive me, but I think we can see how compounding works too with even the marches that happened over the weekend.
Yeah.
Because their first march was 3 million, their second march was 5 million, this march was almost 8 million,
Yeah.
and that's all they've done is compound. It's compounding, compounding, and compounding. So just barring that as an example, you can see how it multiplies when you compound, when you invite other people into your local small groups. And that's all they've done. I mean, even if nothing else, you can just look at it as an example of they're building small individual groups, local groups, and these small individual groups and are building,
Yeah.
you know, and exponentially growing, and that's how they're doing it. And that's exactly what we're talking about here. We're building small individual groups and compounding them. Geraldine has hers, I have mine, Ida has hers, Madeline and Marlene has theirs, and then we bring them together. So if we each have 5, do the math, bring them together, boom, you know.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That was a good depiction because it was a beautiful thing this weekend watching, not just in the United States, but in the UK, London. And it was amazing.
It was, but wait, we don't want to get off track. I just use that as an example to say,
I know,
yeah,
but I
yeah,
just,
I know, but I'm just saying it was just an example to say that's how they've compounded and grown, and that's what we're talking about here is how you can compound and grow. So, I mean, that's just, you know, it's, and if we have to redefine the word collaboration, I mean, to us, it still is the same thing, but if we have to redefine it so that someone else can understand it as cross marketing, someone else can understand it as partnership, someone else can understand it as whatever it takes for Ida to understand it, whatever it takes for Geraldine to understand it. It's simply talking their language to get them to come into the group so that they get what we're doing. That's, I mean, you know, we just have to redefine it.
Yes. Madeline,
and
what do you think? Oops.
Sorry
Did
about
we
that.
lose?
You know
Okay.
what? I would definitely take the penny only because I used to teach financial literacy for years. And I understand compound interest. So yes, I would not go to after the flashy 1 million, but and I also understand, which is I think why my program is important about the bringing the one reach one, reach one, reach one. So I believe in that concept. And I know we say that some may not understand collaboration. I think those that don't are the ones that kind of want it, but they don't want to work for it, or they don't really want to put in too much work to get what they want.
True.
Yeah, so I really think that if they want to collaborate, they will, and they will do what it takes, especially if you want to support. If you say you're going to support women, then that's what you're going to do. You're going to support women. But if that's not really your intent, you're just there because you feel like, oh, if I get in this group, then what's in it for me? What can I get out of it? Then that's just the way the attitude and the mindset is going to be. That's the way I look at it.
that's the best way to look at it.
Yeah.
That's the best way to
Absolutely.
look at it. I didn't get to really collaborate on the penny, but I'm a financial person as well. I study the markets. I'm currently in training for options, and I do definitely understand the value of compounding. Um, you can get like everybody is saying, you can get that $1 million, but how are you going to replenish it if you have to keep growing whatever it is you start? And
Mm-hmm.
$1 million right now ain't a lot of money
No.
in the scheme of things. So I just wanted to piggyback off of that. That compound is right on.
Mhm. Marlene?
If I can just add,
Mhm.
yes, we all agree that we want the penny so it can be compounded, but sometimes you find yourself in like these dire straits, and it's like, well, what can this do? What can this $1 million do for me right now? I can pay all
Yeah.
this off, do this, do that, the other. And sometimes we would lean to that, even though that if you use that penny method and let it grow within 30 days, you can have 50 $5 million, $5 million+. But you're like, right now, I need this. And
$5
I
million.
think,
Okay.
in some way, our collaboration method, I think what we look at for collaboration, how we see collaboration, I think others see collaboration as that $1 million. I want it right now. It's like you said, it's not something that we want to work for because we don't want to put in all the work. It's like, look, I want to see it right now. So you would just forego that penny concept because, hey,
Mm-hmm.
that $1 million really, really, really excited on what I need right now. And I think that in its sense is a challenge for us when we collaborate. Collaboration is something that we have to grow in together. Like you said, we have to build that tribe.
Thank
It's not
you.
something where you come in and it happens instantly, where you reap the benefits from growing, from having this tribe instantly. So I think that's something that we also have to look at. Yes, we do understand the whole concept, but a lot of times people look, we act from emotion, we react from emotion. It's like, yeah, that is great, but what can this $1 million do for me right now? I think,
Oh,
like I said, that's the same challenge we have with collaboration.
thank you. And that leads me to another conversation that I had. And let me think about which search engine, not AI. I had this. Okay, I had it with Perplexity because I was trying to figure out something. Because I had a conversation with someone who said that, you know what, she couldn't be a part of this at the moment. That, to take her out of it, money like now. And I was thinking to myself, marketing, because this basically is what we're doing. When we co-market, it's marketing. And when you market something, it doesn't sell instantly. You have to market it. And like, marketing takes time. It's something that you do. It's activities, things that you do to market a product or a service. And just because you market today doesn't mean that tomorrow or at the end of your day that you're going to have the clients. No, it's a lot of activities building awareness of that product or service. So it takes time, which I totally get. I understand that, she needed to go off her thing. But a lot of people think, okay, so when I'm co-marketing, like you were saying, that, it's supposed to be instant. Like instantaneously, our co-marketing partnership is going to get me business. No. My thing is that it's going to get you awareness, the visibility. We combine audiences. It's a larger audience. And in that audience, we're going to get business. But it won't be instantaneous because you have to constantly feed. I've been feeding my audience forever and a day. I don't even know how. Let me see. I've been on LinkedIn since 2004. I forgot when they made it possible for us to really communicate, have groups and stuff, to where I could like really talk about marketing with women or whatever. And I have women that will sit and lurk for years and years and years. LinkedIn is a lurking place. It really is. People see your stuff, they don't always react or whatever. So you never know who's seeing your stuff. And it's just on that day when you have written your concept for co-marketing a different way, a million different ways, because I don't know how many different ways I have reworded what all this stuff means, that day it finally hits them, it penetrates like, oh my God. Yeah. Because people become nose blind. It's what I call it. They don't even realize that they need to even partner. That they're thinking, okay, I'm going to give this summit, I'm going to put out this podcast or whatever, and I'm going to just start marketing. They don't think that, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, maybe I should build a small tribe of people to help me get the word out. They don't think about that until a week or two before, and sales are down, numbers or whatever, like, oh my God, if I only would have done this or that with these people, I could have tapped into her audience over there. And guess what? I wouldn't be sitting here today sweating bullets thinking, okay, God, this thing is going to be a failure, that my attendance is going to be low. So, with that in mind, we all know that we want the penny, but we know, God, what we have to go through to get those pennies, because it's still hard. So, this brings us to another conversation I had with Diane. We were talking, and I was thinking it was the Prel commercial back in the day, because I'm that old now, okay? And I remember that there was this shampoo commercial, and this chick is in the shower, and she's saying, you know what, that you tell two people and they tell two people and so on and so on, and then everybody will know about this shampoo and how beautiful your hair can be and all this other good stuff. And I'm like, that's what we need. People to tell two people about us, meaning that we grab two people, our two business besties, because like I said, most of us has at least two. And then they find two people. And the two people that they find two people, until you have your 10. Your 10 women to be a part of your tribe. 10 ride or die people. Because you know what? Your besties, they're not going to go and find two people to partner with you on your project that aren't up to snuff. Okay, they're gonna make sure. Okay, yeah, you coming in with us on this project that we putting together this summit or whatever. I know you're gonna bring your A game, and that you get it. Okay, and that you know what? I know you know two other people within your LinkedIn connections or your Rolodex or whatever that can come on in as well. And then there'd be 10 of us doing this together, co-creating something that our competition will come back and look at it and say, darn, look at what the heck they're doing. Yeah, that they can't even touch us because we combine our skill sets, our resources, our creativity, our everything, and we put together something for our target audience. And then for us, the people that come to our summit, guess what? We're going to partner with them too. We're going to find a way to do something with them. So then they can walk us out in front of their LinkedIn audience. That's my way of co-marketing, that we all grab somebody. And I'm thinking that that is going to be the case study, not us giving away 10 of the partner portfolio platinum VIP passports, that you know what? They're going to find two women and everybody gets their 10, and then we link up our tribes for people to come and learn more about us. So that's what we're going to do. Okay? That's part of what we're going to do. Besides, we're going to dump all of our LinkedIn connections into a spreadsheet, put them through Chat GPT, tell it to find people that would be viable for us to collaborate with. And we'll reach out to them using our combined power to share information about our individual projects. Okay, what do you think?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, great idea.
I said, I'm
Sounds
thinking
good
that's
to me.
our
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, co-marketing is currency. So, I mean,
it is.
so I think it sounds good. I mean, I think the future belongs to networking, not solo individuals. So I think it sounds good.
Mm-hmm. So what do y'all think about the hair commercial? Did y'all commercial back in the day?
Oh, I remember it.
I did.
I don't. Yeah,
Those
I don't
ages.
remember it. I don't remember.
As you were telling that story, I was thinking about
I remember shampoo, Prel, but I don't remember that commercial.
I thought it was
my
Pearl, but
beginnings
it
when
is Fabergé.
yeah,
And I don't even remember Fabergé at all.
Um,
What is that?
the
Wheat
blonde.
germ commercial. The wheat
Oh,
germ. what is wheat germ? I mean, they put that in everything back in the day, and they were touting that, but it says it's a Fabergé Organics shampoo.
I can see the girl. She's blonde headed. She was a
That
kid
would be
back
Heather
then.
Locklear.
There you go.
I thought it was Farrah Fawcett. Come on, blonde,
No,
long hair, curl. There we go.
no, she did one, but Heather Locklear did the Tell Two People first.
Yeah,
I think.
I thought it was Farrah.
No, she did it too, but
Oh,
I think Heather did the first one.
okay, yeah. That commercial has stayed with me because I've always
Yes.
thought that's a perfect way to market.
Mm. It is, and well, it is, and it still holds true today. I mean, that really is how marketing, that's how social media, that's how it all works. You tell two friends, and they're going to tell two friends, and I mean, that's just it. That's word of mouth. That's exactly what
Yes.
that commercial is based on. Word of mouth.
And that's what it's going to come down to. Because on LinkedIn, as you know, we're getting posts from 2, 3, or more weeks ago falling into our feeds and saying, you know what, I would have commented on that if that would have hit. I would have shared it for you, but it just dropped into my feed. I didn't know.
Yeah, because they screwed with the analytics
Algorithm. They say it's
algorithm.
down, reach is down by 66%.
Everybody, everybody's is
Yeah.
screaming about it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I try to use different platforms
Yeah.
because the algorithm is just too difficult to keep up with. And as an IT professional, I can't even keep up with it. So
See, and
I
those
can't
big
even-
names folks on LinkedIn who have big following, they're like, it has drastically reduced.
Yeah, even for them. I mean, they've even screamed
They're
about it.
hurting us. Like, oh my God. I mean, I'm smaller. I have about 18,000 something. And I know I see the same people in my notifications reacting and responding. But every once in a while, I see some new people. I was like, oh my God, new people to talk to.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we
All right.
basically come towards the end, meaning we now see the journey. We know we need a tribe. First
Cool.
off, we are each other's tribe.
Okay.
So
I'm
that's
in.
the first thing. We are literally each other's tribe. We have been rocking and rolling together. We really have been. And now we just need to go grab 2 people, 2 of our other besties, and then get them to do the same and to come together. Literally bring our tribes together to have conversations together, talk about our projects, find out what they're working on so we can tap into those as well. That's the solution to what's been going on with LinkedIn, with life in general, and for this long journey that I have been on trying to educate women. The one thing I learned along the way was that I couldn't tell people to partner together. That just went over their heads. I literally had to go and grab them and pull them in. And I had to show it in action. If I wouldn't have done that, I wouldn't even still be here today. But it was because I did that. That's why I'm still standing and still educating people about how to partner, which is totally crazy in this day and time.
Yes, I agree with you.
Hmm.
I totally agree with you.
Ladies, what do y'all think? I mean, are y'all tired?
I'm tired.
Some days.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's like we could talk them till we're blue in the face. We literally have to show it in action
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
grab the right people. Grab this. We got to just grab our 2.
Mhm.
And
We're tired, but we're still determined because
There
yes,
you go.
this is our focus. This is our calling. This is what we were meant to do. This is our God-given purpose. So we're
yes,
tired, but
yes,
we're still driven.
We're
Yeah.
tired, but we're not broken.
Yeah, love
Absolutely.
it.
yeah.
There you go.
It won't let me go. I tried to let this go.
I did
You can't.
I
I
honestly
did
can't.
too.
It's like I live, eat, I breathe this.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And and it got so to the point that I forgot about, I wasn't going to do it, that I got rid of my website.
I remember.
I was like, I'm done with this shit. I can't do this women thing. They too hard. And I actually got rid of my website and went to bed, woke up the next morning and got it back. So God must have been talking to me while I was asleep. And the first thing in the morning, I got it back.
Well,
Wow.
it is difficult. It's draining. It's frustrating. But like I said, or Madeline, Marlene said, I'm sorry. It just won't let you go. I mean,
It
Well,
yeah. I mean,
I
it'll
try
break you, but it won't let
sometimes.
you go.
no,
Oh,
it won't. That's why I know it ain't me.
Yeah, no,
God is going to pave the way, and I'm just going to do whatever He tell me to do. Call
that's
it
right.
that.
If it lights a fire in you, that's your sign, and you got to keep going.
You got to keep going, and you know, got to
Mm.
keep going.
I'm gonna keep going.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep those articles going. I'm gonna just keep writing about it, and then having these conversations like this. I mean, once women hear our stories, I think it's gonna really just penetrate
Yeah.
the right people and activate them. That's what I want this conversation to do, to activate women
Yes,
who are like us, who've been alone on LinkedIn trying to find a tribe. Like they feel like, oh my God, I'm so different from everybody else. That I
yes,
need to be over here with
absolutely.
these ladies because they get me that I want to collaborate, like really collaborate. I want to co-create. I'm tired of the surface stuff. I don't just want to create an article with you on something, whatever. No, I want us to take my article. I want to get your quotes about that article, plug that in. I want us to take that article, have a fireside chat, okay, and then take that and then build a networking event around it, kind of
Yeah.
a thing to bring together other women who think like us, starting with our virtual open house. Because I'm almost finished putting my stuff in there, okay? And it's going to say open. I'm going to use Go Brunch to have that 24/7 co working space. And I'm going to have a little micro project in there that they can do to build themselves a little micro tribe of two other women and then link up with me. We're going to do some stuff together. And then we're going to link up all those little micro tribes to all of us so we can do stuff together. Because literally, you have to build tribes and link them together and keep it going.
You do. You do.
That's how we're going to
And
spark.
and your open house is open now?
Yes,
Yes,
yes, yes,
and
yes.
yeah.
I
And
have
mine's open and
one
I've
more
got my
thing to put in there.
yeah.
Well,
Oh,
I
okay.
finally got all my stuff, technical stuff straight, so I'm ready to start working on mine.
Okay. Well, and mine's open and there's a free jot available and you can hear a sneak peek of the theme song for the new volume 2 Ignite and there's another little theme song playing that you can listen to and you can go to Geraldine's and
Yeah,
she's
take
got
that
all
little
kinds of
thing.
documents hooked up to hers.
Well, put it
Um,
this way, I will. I have one big document
oh,
in
okay.
there. Yeah, but I'm about to go create a reading nook
Oh,
to
okay.
where they can download our first book that we did together.
Oh,
They can
beautiful.
download some of the key articles associated with this talk here today
Okay.
and download ways that they can partner with me. And also I'm have to add the links to go to the other Go Brunch. So, ladies,
That's
once y'all
beautiful.
have y'all Go Brunch stuff up, your room, send me the link and I'll put it on my little book nook thing that I'm creating so women can walk into your room and do whatever it is that you want them to do in there. Like I said, in mine, they're going to build a little micro tribe that they can link to all of us.
Okay, so now I got more work to do
I
tonight.
know. I'm always giving them work, but I figured, if they're going to come to a co-working space, that they need to do something that's associated with our business, so they
Okay.
can see the value and then link whatever it is that they're doing back to you. I mean, like do something with you. We're gonna have to like grow our people to be a part of our tribe. So it's something that they could do that shows, you know what, I'd be a great fit for your tribe, kind of a thing. Yeah, that's what that assignment needs to be that they're gonna do, that activity. So make it good. I think with you,
Okay.
Ida, it could be like, coming up with the idea for a show.
Or a podcast.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah, I already got one.
there you go. Give them that idea. They can come in and they have like this little assignment, this little project that they could do to craft the concept for their own show, and that they can bring to life on your platform.
Yeah, and that's easy and quick because that's what I did with a jot. I gave them an idea for crafting a jot. So
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, a little micro thing that they can do themselves that links right back to you. That makes them
mhm,
want to have a conversation with you.
mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Madeline and Marlene. Okay, I know Madeline, you have yours, right? Marlene, did you get one?
No.
It's like no. Okay, it's fine. Okay, I know you were getting one, Madeline.
Yeah, I was getting it. I haven't officially set it up yet. So I got
You'll
Okay.
have you'll have to remind me of what I need to do to get this set up. But
Oh,
I
okay.
Yeah,
please.
I
You
had some
go to
technical difficulties
AppSumo.
which have been resolved, so now I'm ready to work on mine.
Okay, yeah, because we can work on our stuff together.
And if
It's
anybody
gonna be an
need help,
evolution.
reach out. I'm your IT person, over 50
There you
years.
go. Hmm.
So
And then you can like walk into our rooms to get ideas and ask questions because it is beautiful. I mean, you could be in that room, you have it open all day long. People could walk in and it tells you that somebody just walked into your room. And you can go in there and have a conversation.
Oh, can I go and see yours to see how you have it set up?
Yeah. Oh,
So what do
yeah.
I just go to Geraldine to your, under your name?
No. No, no,
Oh,
no, no. I'm gonna send you the link. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, me too. Please,
Yeah, I'll send it to both of
ladies.
y'all.
now
Now, the
let
person who
me
has,
ask
I
you.
mean, Diane, just creative. Diane, I love how you have a person in there like that. You have yourself. I'm gonna need to get with you to turn one of my
I
images
can,
into like a 3D thing like that. I
I
like
can,
that.
yeah, I can turn you into a tune.
For real? Oh my
All
God, y'all.
right, Diane, I might need your services.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah. I mean, it is so great because Kathy has a toon character in hers too. Kathy's is so pretty. I like because I like pink, but she turned hers into like this little DJ thing. It's awesome.
Yeah. Hey,
It's
I'm gonna
very
have to
cool.
jump.
Yeah, yeah. We're tuning out. Don't worry. We're
Okay.
about to get up off here.
All
We're
right.
done. Let me stop the recording. But thank y'all. This was great.
I
And
enjoyed it.
the audience gonna be like, "Oh my God, what are they talking about?" But we're talking about
I
Go
know.
Brunch, y'all. We all are getting together
I
to
enjoyed
link
it
up
too.
our Go Brunch platforms, and we got our Go Brunch off of AppSumo. Yeah, we got that link
Send
here.
me your links on LinkedIn so I can take a look.
Okay, will do.
Will do. I gotta jump. You guys have a nice evening.
All
Okay.
right. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye. All right.
Okay, this was a great conversation, and I want to thank everyone who will be listening in. But you can stop by my website, smartwomenpartner.com, And I have a link to the virtual open house, and we'll have a link to the ladies. Thank you.